Some Cleveland residents say the Ohio Department of Transportation isn't doing its part to keep up its property under I-90 overpasses.
Community leaders contend the sidewalks under these bridges are filling up with trash and high weeds, and it's a growing safety issue. So they turn to 5 on Your Side troubleshooter Joe Paganakis.
Lee, ODOT and the city of Cleveland are responsible for this, depending upon what side of the overpass fencing you're talking about. As you're about to see, both sides need improvements.
It's the sidewalk along the Fulton Road I-90 overpass. Litter lined on both sides of the ODOT fence. Trash, debris, and illegal dumping now plaguing ODOT property underneath bridges in the city of Cleveland.
It's absolutely terrible. They're not a good steward of their property whatsoever. If this was an individual property owner, they'd be in housing court.
Fulton West Block Club chairwoman Rebecca Kempton says ODOT assured residents these areas would be taken care of and be maintained. But community activists like Henry Senyak say ODOT needs to get on the road to recovery.
In other suburbs like Solon or Beechwood or Strongsville, you wouldn't see this. This is Cleveland. They may feel it's acceptable, but it's not.
But trash isn't the only problem. Here we are at the I-90 overpass at West 53rd. You can see the heavy growth here encroaching on the sidewalk easily. An attacker can hide in these high weeds. Community activists say that ODOT made verbal promises back in October that this would be taken care of. Yet you see this wild sumac growing here on the other side of the ODOT fence.
The trees have become so overgrown that it's safety. If somebody's standing here at nighttime waiting for a bus, they feel unsafe.
News Channel 5 contacted ODOT District 12 offices and they responded immediately. A response Senyak says is desperately needed.
We're right by several schools. We're right by a public park. It's really unsafe and it's so dirty, people just don't even want to walk through this underpass.
And so in response to our story, ODOT says it will now have crews at these locations yet this week and at the beginning of next week to clean up the mess and trim all that growth down. ODOT says another part of the solution is stepped up enforcement against illegal dumping in these target areas. You know we're going to follow up on this case. On Your Side, I'm troubleshooter Joe Paganakis.